if anyone today is feeling really overwhelmed by life, you feel burdened and just pressured, I guess, by all the things you have to do, I feel like the Lord has something that he wants to share with you today. And it's this. He's saying to you, keep it simple. Keep it simple today. I don't know about you, but I have this tendency to make things super complicated. I just sort of make myself busier and busier and busier. I add, and I add. But I feel like the Lord is telling us today, keep it simple. And we're going to look to Scripture today to look at what he tells us. In Matthew 22, Jesus having a chat with the Pharisees, and they're trying to trick him to get him to say what's the most important law. And Jesus says this to them: love the Lord your God with all your heart, with all your soul, and with all your mind. This is the first and greatest commandment, and the second is like it. Love your neighbour as yourself. All the law and the prophets hang on these two commandments. Now that was incredibly liberating for the people of that day, and that's because they actually were living under 613 laws. 613 things they had to do, super complicated, and Jesus came to bring simplicity. He took the 613 laws and he boiled it down to two. Love the Lord your God with all your heart, mind, and strength, and love others as you love yourself. So, I don't know, today, maybe you're feeling like you almost have like 613 things going on in your mind. There's things sort of vying for your attention, different priorities. The Lord wants to liberate you. He wants you to keep it simple and remind you there's really only two things that you need to do today. Love the Lord with all your heart, mind, and strength, and love others as you love yourself. I know when I hear a truth like that, I find it incredibly freeing. And I mean, it's not easy. Simple doesn't equal easy, but he does bring simplicity. And one picture that I just want to share with you is it's almost like this picture of breathing in and out. You know, you breathe in, you breathe out. It's really quite a simple mechanism that brings us life every day. And so when I'm feeling overwhelmed, I just stop and I breathe in and I breathe out. The breathing in is just that reminder of intimacy, of me loving God and God loving me. It just reminds me of who I am and who he is. That's the loving the Lord my God with all my heart, mind, and strength. I breathe in, and then when we breathe out, that's the outworking of that. That's loving others as much as we love ourselves. So we're made for that simple rhythm, the breathing in and the breathing out. And when we breathe in too much, we suffocate, and if we breathe out too much, we lose our breath. So if you're feeling out of breath or you're feeling like you can't breathe, just keep it simple today. Breathe in the Lord and then share it with others. Right, bless you all today, and remember, keep it simple.